Turns out, I've been stuck somewhere you might find a bit unexpected. Guess where? Take one wild guess. No, take 10, because I'd imagine you'd be pretty fucking far off from where I've been forced to quarantine, which is, drumroll please, Poland. Yep, you heard that right, folks. I am stuck in Poland, where I came for a fucking gay pilgrimage trip. And don't worry, I literally mean to see where my recently passed bubbe is from, to finally come out to her, or to her spirit, or to find some kind of reconciliation with her history and my queerness, and also to see where her entire family was from before they were murdered in the Holocaust. But this everything is illuminated-esque trauma porn trip somehow managed to coincide with a global fucking pandemic. So here I am, an American Jewish queerdo stuck in Poland. Some cosmic fucking joke, right? Like, knock knock, who's there? Being confronted daily with your inherited trauma. And for the first few days of lockdown, I thought probably exactly what you're thinking. Hey, I'm connected. Why don't I pool my resources to try and get the fuck out of here? But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I just felt this immense guilt. Like the good Jew I am, I felt lots of guilt for trying to leave this place without doing what I came here to do. And now, some uncountable days later, I just don't know what's stopping me. I'm paralyzed by the thought of ever leaving. Because my grandma grew up here, right? In this little town outside Krakow where I'm staying. And she somehow managed to escape the atrocities of the Holocaust as a kid because her parents placed her in the care of a nice couple who were their longtime neighbors who pretended she was their daughter. Her blonde hair, which I'm honestly angry about not inheriting because it would have made this whole pink hair thing a whole lot less expensive. But her hair was the thing that kept her alive. And eventually the rest of the Jews were rounded up and sent to the Krakow ghetto, and then were later sent and killed in the Belzec extermination camp. Every one of them. Her two brothers, her sister, her parents, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends, the entire Jewish community, whole shebang, leaving just her. It's this weird feeling of knowing where my family really began. I mean, I walk in the Jewish cemetery in the middle of town every day and visit the gravesite of her grandparents. And it's like, I feel her presence with me. For the first time since she died last year, I feel close to her again. And it's so comforting because I miss her so much. I mean, I miss her so much. But part of me feels like I didn't even know all of her, you know, because when she came to America, I think the horror of all that happened to her was just too much to ever talk about. So she didn't. Never once did she talk to me about it. And it wasn't like we weren't close, because we were actually pretty inseparable, partners in crime. And she would constantly tell me stories about her life, everything from falling in love with my grandpa at his parents' laundromat, shortly after moving to America, to how hard it was to raise my bitch of a mom. Even to what she ate for breakfast that morning, which was always had too much salt. Even plain grapefruit. I kid you not, she would even say that the grapefruit tasted like someone had put on too much salt. But that time of her life, or really any information about before she came to America, was always off limits. And to be fair, it's not like I asked about it. Because if someone doesn't talk about something, even when you know it, it kind of feels like you'd be betraying them to speak it aloud before they do. And that's where I start to kick myself about me. I mean, my coming out, or lack thereof. And I get kind of upset thinking about how this person who meant so much to me and loved me so fully never got to hear me share my queerness, and how I don't experience gender in the same way she was used to. Like, this woman knew me better than anyone in my entire life. But, I mean, she had to know. Even if I didn't tell her, she knew. I mean, she had to know, and I wanted to tell her, talk it all through with her, to confirm that she still loved me unconditionally. But my mom was always in my ear. She's from a different time. She said, don't upset her. She's old and fragile. But as I'm here, I'm realizing that that has everything to do with my mom and nothing to do with my bubbe. My bubbe understood me. And the more time I'm spending here, the more time I sit with this world of love that she was born into, and how quickly and drastically it turned into senseless hatred. And I'm realizing maybe she would have understood better than anyone that somehow we both sat in this silence with one another because we knew. We both knew. So tomorrow I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I gotta do it. I'm going to go to the cemetery, and I'm going to feel her presence with me. And I'm going to finally say it out loud. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of Poland.